Check. My microphone fader was down. Let me make sure that comes back up. Microphone fader was down. Man, it's loud. Should I bring it down? Let's see. I'm gonna bring, let's see. Check. Check. Make sure that comes back up. Check. Check. That's probably fine. Okay, so today I'm going to be attempting to make a level meter. There's a couple of pre-made ones that you can download and license, but you know, you have to license them and probably expensive. I'm just going to try to make a simple one, like I think his username is Shino in the in our Discord. He made one, and I'm just gonna try to make one that's like similar. So first of all, let's see what we're working with here. Got a brand spanking new project, and there we go, meter, a new window. Okay, so we're gonna have a left and a right, so we're gonna need two sliders, and I guess I'll use like bar sliders, like let's see, I don't have a pre-made look and feel for the bar slider, so maybe I'll make one. Let's just put this on the screen and mess with it a little bit. Left meter, oh, had to be invisible. Left meter, and then I'm gonna do left meter dot set slider style. So the slider styles are in enum, and you can access them by going juice slider. It's gonna be called like slider, yeah, slider style, and then the styles are inside of that. So there's one called bar, linear bar vertical. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just do that for now. There's a lot more stuff we need to add, but let's just put it on there and just see what it looks like. And I'll just where are we at? 600. I mean, this doesn't have to be like super resizable and responsive. So I'm just gonna do left meter dot set bounds. I'm just gonna put it somewhere randomly, like at 200 and I guess 200 again. I don't know. Let's make them, let's see what 64 looks like. And then, I don't know, 256. This will be interesting. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Because the width parameter is more important on the bar slider than it is for the regular sliders. Okay, here we go. Interesting. So we get our numbers right here in the middle. I guess that's the default behavior of the bar slider. So we can get rid of all these decimal places by calling set range. So let's do left meter, and this is going to be in dB anyway, so we need to set the range anyway. So I think they usually go to like -96, and then we can go to like, I guess +6 or maybe like 12. And let's give an interval value of, I guess, 0.01, maybe 0.05. Yeah. And I guess we could do the text box. Well, no, we're not going to use the text box. In fact, this is probably what the linear bar slider is like primarily for. Okay, that's more decent. Oh, and then let's do the double click. Double click return value. It does, and then it'll return to 0, I guess. Just because I want to see where 0 is, and I don't want to have to like very carefully move it around. Okay, that's 0. So another thing is, this is a logarithmic scale, or it needs to be a logarithmic scale. So if I go to logic, what value is in the middle of the dial? Yeah, of course, logic's gonna take forever to open. Thank you very much. Oh, and let me see if my automatic message got posted to Discord. Let's see if that worked. Looks like it worked. It says, I am live. Okay. Okay, and like I said, what am I doing? Logic. Let's check out what the meter looks like. Because, you know, obviously logic is like the golden standard that you need to test with. So this actually goes, oh, there actually stops at 0. No. Oh, the fader goes to 6. Okay, yeah, the fader goes to 6, but the meter goes to 0. Okay, so let's make that 0. And then what's in the middle? I guess about 21. Okay, excuse me. About 21, yeah. So let's do left meter dot set skew factor from midpoint. Let's put 21 in the middle. And just skewing it from the middle isn't gonna be perfect, but I don't really know. I'm not really good enough at math to know how to. What? Center point value is less than end. Center point. I think I've seen that error before. I think that's what happens when you set the skew factor after the range. Well, no. Oh, no, I'll put 21. It needs to be negative. Yeah, I'm dumb. so that's 0. That's 3. I just kind of want to compare. Yeah, 3. And then 21, 24, 30. It's actually not bad. I think the scaling is probably fine. Okay, so let's do that. I'm gonna take out the double click return value. Also, I don't want to be able to click into it. Like, I shouldn't be able to do that. So in a regular slider, you handle that in the text box. Left here dot set text box style. Juice slider text box. I don't know, I'll just do above. Is read only is what I want. True. And then I guess I usually make this like 96 and like 72 or something like that. Oh, I also don't want to be able to, yeah, I don't want to be able to control it with the mouse. So I'm actually not sure what method that would be. So let's check out slider and see. Oh, hey, thanks a lot. Glad to see you in the chat. I'm glad somebody finds this useful. So I am trying to figure out how I can make the slider not react to the user clicking it. It's probably very simple, and I probably should know this. I don't think it's the set slider snaps to mouse position, because that'll just, I'll still be able to click and drag it around. Oh, I'll keep on killing it, thanks. Get thumb, stop dragging, snap value, update text. I wonder if it's in, well, I doubt it would be in component. Let's see, juice slider, how to ignore mouse. Oh, you know what? Am I dumb? There's also, well, no, there's set visible and there's set enabled. And if I do set enabled false, I think it won't do anything. It'll still be there, but even if I try to send values to it from like a timer or something, I think it's gonna not work. So like, yeah, you see how it's like kind of darker? I think it's not gonna do anything. Let's try that and see. I have a feeling that it's only gonna apply to the scroll wheel and not also the click. but maybe we might need to have this in there anyway. Okay, so scroll is not working, but I can still click. Probably need to leave that anyway. Let's see. How to make juice slider. Mouse. Is there something farther set? Is there, let's see, left meter dot set, and is there like ignore? Specify to indicate whether the mouse drag events on this component should be ignored when it's inside a viewport with drag to scroll functionality. So that's specifically for that. Zoe. Let's see. How to make juice slider ignore user. I wonder if this mouse move is what I need. I also don't want to waste all of my time doing this, so I can just ignore this for now and figure that out later. So I've got that. Let's make another one. It's going to be called right. Right meter. Let's copy and paste all of this. And if this turns into a decent meter, I'll just turn it into a class in my library, and that'll be much easier than writing all this code every time. Okay, right meter, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And then I should be able to say right meter dot set bounds, and then we'll just put it next to it. So left meter dot get x plus left meter dot get width, so that it puts it right next to it. And we'll put the same 264 and 256. What does that look like? That looks good enough. Okay, so let's do some audio. First of all, we're gonna need some kind of get RMS method that the sliders can access. So let's do float. Let's actually do double, because I think the slider uses double, and I like to keep it as consistent as possible. Get left level. Sure. That's gonna return something. So let's have a default. So let's have double left level. Yeah. This is gonna be in dB. Yeah. So let's make it 0 by default. Actually, let's make it something random so that we can check the timer and make sure that it's working. So like -32 and -36 or something. left level, right level. Okay, so we're gonna go into here and implement those two functions. So let me just grab this right here. And I already forgot, but I think I said double. Get left level. And for right now, that's just gonna return left level. And we'll do the same thing for the right. Right. Okay. And that should be good for just for us to test for a second. We need the timer. And to use the timer class, you have to inherit from juice timer. It's an abstract class. And then you have to implement the timer callback. Timer callback, is it gonna auto complete for me? And I'll just put it here. Left meter dot set value audio processor dot get left level. Okay, so that's fine, and then we need to actually start the timer. Let's start the timer after the initialization of the faders. Start timer, and I usually do hertz. I usually use 30 for pretty much everything. It usually works pretty well. It's kind of like 30 frames per second. Now the question is this going to work in standalone with just the initial default values, and also I have an error? Oh no, okay, it's fine. Okay, cool, we got 32 and 36, perfect. Okay, so... Oh, you know what? These are going to need to be smooth values. Yeah, those are going to need to be smooth values, which means that we need to all reset. So left level dot reset and sample rate and ramp length in seconds. I don't know. Let's do half a second. Oh. Right. Oh, something's wrong. Yep. Right level. And we'll do the same thing. And that means I now have to go into the editor and say I have to go into here and say .get next value. Now, if I just build it, it's probably going to give me some kind of error about not having a sample rate. Oh, no, it's fine. Okay. Let me go ahead and set up, since we're going to do audio, Rosetta. Let's set it up to open with logic. So we'll go to edit scheme, and under the executable, we'll choose logic. So that way when I hit play, it'll open with logic. So we've got that working fine. I guess we just need to okay, so we need to convert the RMS into decibels. Is equal to buffer dot get RMS. So left is going to be channel 0, start sample is going to be 0, and then buffer get num samples. And then the same thing for the right. But channel 1 for the right. Okay, and then we'll say if left dB is less than left level dot get current level, we'll say left level dot set target value to left dB. Else it's the same or higher, so we need to just set it equal to what it is now, which is just left level dot set current and target left dB. And then we do the same thing for the right. There might be a more elegant way to do this, but this will work for now. It's just 2 if checks. It's not a big deal. Left. Let's see. And I saw Shino, I'm sorry if I'm messing up your username, but he had put in here, he had put oh yeah, so he did left level and there's like skip. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna do it. Get num samples. So let's do right level dot skip buffer dot get num samples, and let's look at the documentation real quick. Get rid of that. Don't need this. So if we go to smooth value, okay, skip the next num samples. So skip the next block, I guess it means, because num samples is per block. So like if your block size is 128, you have 128 samples in the block. So this is identical to calling get next value num samples times. It returns the current value. Let's try it with and without, because I'm not sure what the point is. Also don't need that, but I don't want to erase it just in case we do something with it. Okay, so let's pull that up. And we're not handling if we send it a mono signal, it's gonna break, so we probably need to account for that. The good thing about attaching it to logic with that scheme is that if we hit an assertion or, you know, some kind of debug mode issue, it'll show us in Xcode where it broke. So let's just pull up this one that I'm working from my Exciter. And we should be fine. This is a stereo file. Okay, let's pull up meter and see what happens. What is it called? Should be called meter demo. Viator DSP. I wonder if it just well, let's hit build first, and then we'll hit play. I think you have to build it once, and then every time after you build it the first time you hit play, it'll automatically do an updated build for whatever you're attaching it to. Okay. I bet, let me make sure I didn't rename it anything down here. No, it should be called meter demo. I bet Logic wants me to restart my computer. I wonder if I just, what if I just reset the AU cache and just have it scan everything? The other fix would be to just move it into out of that that user folder into the other version of it. Man, that's a lot of plugins. Most of them are my own. A lot of them are my own, but they don't really like do anything. They were just kind of like quick tests or like things that didn't work out. Oh, and the camera gets choppy whenever it does this. I need to get that Mac Studio. I bet that would be a beast in this streaming stuff. Okay, let's check out what's in here. Viator DSP. I still don't see meter. Yeah, it. All right, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to where this build is, which is Viator DSP demos, which you can download, by the way. I've been doing this about, I started 4 years ago, and I've been doing it like professionally, like actually working with companies for about a year now. But I started learning in like towards the end of 2017. So moving it to this folder usually makes it work. Sometimes I have to open logic 2 or 3 times before it sees it, but it usually works. Okay, let's see if it's in the plugin manager. Okay, finally. It says it's there. All right, let's see here. We've got meter demo. Okay. Let's see. Let's think about this real quick. So, oh, I'm dumb. We need to convert. We didn't convert this to DB. All the way from Mexico City. Wow. This is truly an international community. I think without this gain to decibels, we were getting from -1 to 1 because we were getting the gain, and the slider only goes to 0, so it was very quickly going between -1 and 0, so it probably wasn't even noticeable. Meter demo. Oh, it's really slow. Okay. Let's before I change the smooth value, what's it called? This timing right here. I'm gonna try this level skip and see if that makes a difference. Okay, let's see what that does. What's interesting is that the timing seems to be correct. Like the meter seems to be bouncing where it should be, but the values seem incorrect. It should be getting almost to 0. Hmm. Well, oh. Let me look at another metering plugin maybe. Like Logic has a built-in meter or something, level meter. Oh, that's peak. What's RMS? Oh, so I'm doing RMS, which seems to be correct. One thing I'll say is that the movement down seems to be slower on this nice meter than on this one. And also theirs goes to 60. I wonder if that's why, because it's going all the way back down to like -90. Let's do 60. Because that's what the channel meter also did. I think that's okay. One thing I just thought about is it makes more sense to set the initial value to the lowest so that the meter doesn't actually show anything. Like at the first time the plugin is ever opened. Let's do that. And then what we're doing now is RMS. We'd also ideally like to do peak. So the way to do that would just be to, I guess, instead of getting RMS, just get the actual sample value. So we could do, okay, let's do this. So we could set a bool. We'd need it to be public so that if we wanted to put a toggle button, we could access it. So we could do bool is RMS. We'll set that to true so that it's RMS by default. And we'll say if is RMS. We'll do this. And then we'll say else. Maybe we'll do a sample loop. So like, oh, and that's gonna be out of scope. So let's do this. Left DB and right DB so that they're not local anymore. And we'll have access to them. Right, and then if it is RMS, we'll I guess we'll do a buffer loop. Let me switch these around. I need to switch those around in my Steam Deck so that I don't have to do this every time. Okay, so we'll say, oh wait, I got extra curly braces. Okay, so left data is equal to 0 and equal to 1. And these don't need to be in the sample loop, they can be in the channel loop. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna say, oh, right data. We're gonna say left db is gonna be equal to left data sample, and I guess same thing. Right db and right data. I don't know if this is gonna work. Is RMS. Let's make sure is RMS still works, and then I'll change it to false in the code, and we'll see if it works. And then if it works, we can put a button that switches it. All right, let's make sure that it still works the same way as it did before. Okay, cool. So let's set this to false. All right, let's see what happens. I wonder if the level skip only needs to happen for the RMS one. Very strange. Okay, so that needs to happen out there regardless. Do I need to switch these for this version? Is that? I don't know. Ah, of course. Okay. So why does it seem like it's not doing the peak? Because right now we're in this channel loop. Oh, I wonder if instead of looping, should I just do buffer.get sample? I'm gonna comment this out and let's see. Buffer.get sample, the channel which is 0 and the sample index which is 0, I guess. Let's see if this does anything different. If left dB is less than I wonder if let me just do this real quick and I'll explain what I'm thinking. I know this isn't like a good coding hierarchy, but I find it's better to just do it kind of the brute force way while you're prototyping and then, you know, make it look better later so that at least you know it works. So I'm thinking that for the peak one, if left DB is greater than the current one, we'll do set current, but then we'll do set target for the else. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna try it. Wonder if there's something simple about peak values that I'm just missing. I assume peak just means like the actual value. You know what? Maybe I need to do more of a like a similar to the way you would write a simple like get max algorithm. Wait, does buffer have a get max value? Oh wait, it's audio buffer. Get here. Oh, get magnitude. Find the highest absolute sample value. Well, that's absolute, so that's going to be positive. Well, I guess I could try it. Let's, I'm going to comment this out because I'm not sure if that needs to be different. So let's take that and also comment it out. I'm just going to put that after the logic the way we had it before. And I'm just going to keep these comments in just in case I need them. And then I'll say get magnitude. 0, 0, buffer dot get num samples. Channel was the first one, right? Yeah. So, but the problem is it's returning the absolute value. I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. I mean, I assume it is. I did it. What's up, Eric? Well, chat, it looks like I'm a genius. Although I still am curious to see what happens if I change this around. So I'm gonna try it first with just changing the conditional, and then after that I'll switch the current and target and see what happens. Yep. Very interesting. Okay. So let's switch these around. Set current, or actually I can just that's the switched around version, right? Yep. Okay. All right. So I'll just comment this out. I'll switch these around, and if that doesn't do anything, I'll switch the sign around, and if that doesn't change it, then I know that that has nothing to do with it. And then I'm gonna add a toggle to switch between peak and RMS, and then that'll be a more usable example. So right now we're on peak, and I'm gonna see if switching this logic around made a difference to kind of like the smoothing. So let's just see what happens. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Get rid of this also. Don't need this. And we need to uncomment this. Okay, so let's make a little toggle button. So we'll say juice toggle, and I'll say I'll just say meter toggle. And yeah, so let's go add and make visible. What? Why is it not auto-completing? Xcode really gets me worked up sometimes. Wait, something's wrong. Oh, toggle button. Yeah. Is it set button text? Yeah, okay. So I'll say is RMS. And then we need to actually assign a lambda so it does something. So I'm not going to use like a button attachment because it just takes extra time to set up on the audio side. So I'm just going to use a lambda so we can use the button, the toggle buttons on click event. By the way, Eric, I don't know if you heard me, but I said hey. So we got meter toggle dot it's on click, so we can assign a lambda, so we can use this in brackets, then put our little parentheses, and then make a function body, and then whatever we want the lambda to do, we can put it here. So audio processor dot is RMS, yeah, is equal to meter toggle dot get toggle state, and that's it. That's all we really have to do. Oh, we didn't put it anywhere though. Stop that. Also, this fix. Yeah, okay, there we go. And we need to put the toggle button somewhere. So let's do meter toggle dot set bounds and the X position. I don't know. Left meter dot get X plus left meter dot get width divided by 2, so it's like in the middle. Or actually no, because the words, the text is going to take up a bunch of space, so let's just do that. And then let's do left meter dot get Y, I don't know, -12 or something. And then the toggle button, I don't know if this makes a difference. I usually put it around like 48 for the size. Okay, so let's see if we're able to switch between RMS and peak. That, okay. Wow, that looks terrible. I should have, okay, hold on, okay. Let's go back to standalone so that we can test this. Okay, left meter, dot get Y. Oh, nice, man. I'll give you a little secret. The way I code is very poorly. I am gonna... Why is the text so small? That's weird. Okay, because of that, I'm just gonna use the one from my... Oh, I didn't import my library into this project. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we'll say... This just needs to be a lot higher. So let's say like 50 pixels, and then, I don't know. What happens if I make the button size bigger? Does it change the text? Oh, okay, that's better. Okay, so by default, it's off. Right, so that means by default it should be peak. So false. Okay, so we're good. Okay. Okay. Meter up. Ooh, something's wrong. That's weird. I didn't. Oh, yeah, okay. This is backwards, okay. Is that the only issue? That seems right, okay. Okay, so simulate, pull up the plugin. Right now it should be peak, which, yep, that looks like peak. And then switch to RMS. Yep, that looks like RMS. What our CPU? Oh, that's actually pretty good. We're in debug mode, and that's what we're doing. That's pretty good. So when we do a release build, that'll be nothing. Okay. All right, cool. So let's clean this up a little bit. For one, I'm gonna take this and not make it public. I'm gonna put it private, and then we'll make a get method for it. Get meter type, I guess. Wait. Now I need to do set meter type. Set meter type, okay. And I guess, yeah, it'll take in a bool. New state, I guess. So we'll go down here. Let me copy this. So bool that set meter type, new state, and we will return. Wait, no. No, we're not gonna. So we're gonna say is RMS is equal to new state, so that the button says set meter type, and when you pass it its toggle state, that sets is RMS. So this is actually going to be a void function. Yep. And then we're going to go into here and we're going to say set meter type, and then we will pass it this. That should be good. So let's just make sure that works. Okay, pull up the project. Let's make sure this button logic still works. Yep, that looks like peak. And that looks like RMS. Cool, okay. So the other thing is that I hate having to look at this a bunch of if stuff. So we can, let's see. So basically this is a logical chunk and this is a logical chunk. So what is this doing? This is set db for meter type. So these can be private. So let's say void set level for meter, and that's going to need to take in the buffer. Audio buffer float. And the question is, do we want to do a reference or do we want to do by value? Because if we do by reference and we say the buffer, we're passing the actual buffer that we're using into the function. And if we pass it by value, so without the ampersand, we are passing it by value. So it's making a copy, using it for the function, and then getting rid of it. So is making a copy slower or is it faster? I don't know. I'm just going to do by reference because what I usually do. And we will say this set level for meter type, whatever. And then I'm going to take this, put it here, and replace all these buffers with the buffer. And then we will say we have to call that method. So set level and then call it with the buffer. And then what is this? So if it's less than, this is basically just using the correct smooth logic. So yeah, let's just say level smooth logic. And I don't think that one needs to take in anything. Meter demo audio, and then this is level smooth logic. Okay. Put that there, paste that there. And then we'll say level smooth logic. Okay. I'll put some comments here just in case anybody wants to go download this, because it is in my Viator DSP library. So the library has these modules, so like utilities, GUI, and DSP. And it also has this demos, so it's in here, meter demo. So let's see. These are pretty explanatory, but you know, comments are still cool. Convert values from gain to dB. Smooth value logic for levels. And then honestly, I still don't really know what the point of this is, but it needs to be there. The skip. The thing is, I honestly don't know why this is necessary. Because what it's doing is it's skipping, or actually, let's just go back to the documentation, because it says it's identical to calling get next value num samples times. Okay, so it's getting the value, it's getting all of the sample values. Give the next num samples. This is identical to calling get next value num samples times. It returns the new current value. Okay, get new, wait. Returns the new current value, okay. Like that, okay. So that's cool. One thing we could also do, we could slow down the smooth behavior even more. Oh, before we do that, let's build and make sure that all of this method creation is still working. Because we did move stuff around, so let's just make sure it still works before we start moving other things around. Okay, so meter demo, yep. Yep, still fine, okay. So I'm interested to see what happens if we slow this down even more. So from half a second to 3/4 of a second between each value. Or it's the time between switching from the current value to the new one that you set. So I wonder if that's going to make it look a little more smooth. Yeah, it's actually better, I think. Like if we pull up Logic's meter, it's pretty similar. Cool. So we got some audio meters. Very cool. The other thing that we would need to do is just kind of like style them, like by putting the little numbers going up, but I have no idea how to do that logarithmically because all I'm doing for this is, so the meter is from -60 to 0 and I scaled it by putting 21 in the middle, so, or -21 in the middle. So I did set skew factor from midpoint -21, and it makes it match Logic's meter because -21 is in the middle about, and all the values seem to be pretty close. That's just for the level. So I mean the meter. So I have no idea how to do that for like numbers that you would print on the screen. Wait, you can get, yeah, wait, you can get, if we go to, let me just go to slider real quick. Slider, I think you can say get like Y position for value or something like that. So, let's see. Oh, here we go. Get position of value. Returns the X or Y coordinate of a value along the slider's length. If the slider is horizontal, this will be the x coordinate of the given value. Relative to the left of the slider, if it's vertical, this will be the y coordinate. Relative to the top of the slider, if the slider is rotary, this will throw in a search blah. Okay, whatever. So to test this, could I just, I don't know, the best way to do this is to make a label. Like, would all the numbers be labels, or I guess it would just be text. So yeah, I don't know. This is something that I probably shouldn't do like right now because it would probably take forever. But I just wanted to see what would happen. Let me just make a label real quick. Slider value label. Okay. So we will go up here, add make visible slider value label. Slider value label dot set text. Let's try it for a random value like -12. It also wants a notification type. You can just type juice and then don't send notification. Sorry, Zoe, you're in the way. Okay, so that's the label. So now if I go here and I say slider label dot set bounds. So int will be, let's use the right so that we have space. So right level meter dot get x, and I don't know, just put it off to the side, so maybe by like 16 pixels or something. And then for y, I'm gonna try right meter dot get, what is it? Position of value. Which is what number did I say? -12. I have no idea what to do for width. I might just make it like 48 by 48 or something. I have a feeling that not choosing the right width and height will oh, actually 64 and 32. So that's a rectangle. I have a feeling that making the width and height certain values will change the position of it a little bit. But I just want to see if it's at least close. So what do I have to do is, oh, this is probably what I have to do. This is going to be a long statement. So I basically have to do, watch, let me build it real quick. So I need to get the bottom point of the slider. So I would need to do slider dot get y, which gives me right here, plus dot get height, which brings me all the way down here, plus get position of value, which will bring me up. Okay, this is annoying, but there's probably a better way to write this out so that it's a little cleaner, but this will work for now. Oh wait, maybe not get height, maybe just get y. Is that negative 12? Oh, I think it is. Yeah, because negative 21 is right here. Okay. And it actually wouldn't be that stupid to actually have the label inside of the slider as opposed to like off to the side. Yeah, this might work. In the paint method, you can do things like draw text, so it might be able to do something clever like a for loop and then draw text every like 3 values to yeah, so maybe like 4 and then however many values you want, so maybe 20 values from 0 to 60, so like 0, -3, -6, -9, blah blah blah. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna try it. I'm gonna get rid of this. Just cancel that. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure. The issue is that I think you would have to rely on paint or resize happening at a certain point. So what happens if I try to do this in paint? Is this done before? Let's see. Okay, so apparently resize runs first. I don't know if that's always the case. That could be an issue. I don't know if you're always guaranteed for resize to run first. I guess we could test it. Let's get rid of all the code in it. Well, we need to actually get rid of the code. Probably doesn't matter. Let's say debug paint, and we'll debug resize. And I guess we could just press play a bunch of times and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know why it's taking forever to open. I think Xcode just froze. Okay, it just, yeah, it did its typical little, that error happens every once in a while. Oh, but cool, this is still trying to open. Okay, resized ran first. Oh, I'll put pane. How appropriate. Yep, resize ran first again, and then paint ran 3 times, so interesting. Okay, well, I guess for now we'll assume that this will work. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we'll say 4 I0 I less than, I think, 20 I plus plus, and then g dot draw text And then we'll say, I guess we'll use the same. I'm gonna just put a dash. And we'll say, so this, Zoe. Oh, well, my light fell over. This, and then the Y, which is this. The width, I don't know if this matters. And then justification, I guess we'll just do centered. Oh wait, no, so get position, I times 3, -3. So it should give us 0, -3, -6, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Okay, so why do we have extra? When I 19? Wait, the slider goes from 0 to -60. So I0, 0, I1 is -3, I2 -6, I20 is -60. How is it going off of the slider? Oh, because of, yeah. You know what? I think it's off. So this is 0, which should be right here. We're off. If I get rid of this, it'll be too high, right? It'll be. Wait. Get Y plus. I wonder if this is a justification. What if I do centered top? I didn't do anything. Also, to make sure this works, let's I'm gonna get rid of this real quick so that I can type in it and it won't bother me. Let's see if that works. So can I, yeah, okay. So it's starting at -3. -6. 9. Okay, so I don't. What's wrong with my math? 0 times -3 is 0, right? So if I just draw 1 at 0, is it gonna be an issue? Yeah, it thinks 0 is right here for some reason, so get y minus that. Okay, so get y minus this at position 0 plus that what? Get y minus the position right here, which I thought would put it up. What am I doing wrong? Chat, help. Get y minus get y plus this. What? Keep doing it wrong. Hold up. Get y right there minus Oh, I guess one way to just kind of quickly fix it until I figure it out. We can stop it at like or we could say if I times -3 is less than what's a multiple? 60 60 57 54 51 48 maybe. Okay, so that's fine for now. The X position though, plus right meter dot get with plus like 8, I guess. Oh, that's way too far. So maybe we don't need any padding. Let's see what just the getX plus width does. Oh wow, so it's actually, oh, it's because it's justified center. Okay. So we need to do left. Something like that. Is 54 the right number? Yeah, okay, 51. Okay, so I wonder if I guess if I wonder, let me try this real quick. Comment and then do it right here and do like 18. Oh. 18. Okay, let's do 17. Okay, so that does the same thing. And another thing we could do is we could make a vector of strings. So we could say std vector std string. We could do meter numbers, I guess, is equal to, and then we could put a bunch in here. So like -3. You can do something like this. Yeah. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh, we need 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't know. 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, 45, 48, 54. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. So that, and I think we could probably in here say meter numbers I. Okay, so wonder what the width and height needs to be. I have no idea. I'll try a small number like 12. Okay, we're getting closer to them showing up. I bet the problem is more the width than the height. Yeah. So what if I make the height small? Oh, you know what? The font is still 36. Okay, so now they're off. Interesting. Make sure this is still correct. Oh, it's not. So yeah, it has something to do with... It's off by a little bit, and I think it has to do with the size. I made it worse. Let's go back to before I put meter numbers on there. Okay. I mean, it looks the same. Was I just unaware that it was off? Off by like a tiny bit for each one. That's okay. Okay, cool. Let's leave it like that. I will commit this and push so that if you want to go download it, you can. Added meter project. All right, and that's it for me tonight. Thanks for watching. Go join the Discord if you're not in it. You can find it on my Twitch page. You can also follow me on YouTube and, you know, Instagram, Facebook. But yeah, thanks for watching. I will be back Friday with something, and I'll see you then. Thanks.